Everyone, today's VCT Pacific Scrum. We're here with Izu and KDG from T1. We will start by hearing thoughts on today's game from the coach, then from the player.
오늘 경기에 대한 소감 말씀 부탁드립니다. 감독님, 그리고 다음 이주 선수 부탁드립니다.
런던 마스터즈 마스터즈 런던 진출 기회가 걸린 경기여서 중요했는데 져서 아쉽고요. 그다음에 경기력적인 부분도 아쉬운 부분이 있어서 일단 가서 경기를 보고 한번 얘기를 해봐야 될 것 같습니다.
So it was like London Masters London qualifying game, so it was pretty important to win today's match. But it's pretty like I feel sorry if to cannot we win this game, and I think we need to like look back after like we come back to the HQ and watch back all the game we did today.
어, 똑같이 마스터즈 런던이랑 베트남에 진출할 수 있는 게임이었는데 지게 돼서 너무 아쉽고 오늘 경기를 다 같이 돌려보고 뭐가 문제였는지 확실하게 짚고 넘어가야 될 것 같습니다.
So also I feel same that today was like qualifying game for the London and also for the Vietnam. So I feel pretty sad right now, and I think we need to review all the matches we did today, and we need to figure out what was the problem for today's match.
Thank you. We will now open the floor to live questions. If you have any questions, please use your hand or use the raise hand function on Zoom, and we will call on you to ask the question or bring you a microphone. Q&A 세션을 시작하겠습니다. 질문 있는 기자님들은 현장에서 손을 들어주시거나 줌에서 손들기 기능을 사용해 주시기 바랍니다. We will move on to pre-submitted questions. The first question goes to Izu. Regardless of the results, what part of your own performance are you happiest with today?
근데 우주 선수에게 관한 사전제 주된 질문입니다. 오늘 이제 경기랑 다르게 이제 본인에게 마음에 들었던 부분은 어떤 부분일까요?
결국 점점 게임을 하면서 퍼포먼스적으로는 조금씩 올라왔다고 생각하는데 그 올라올 수 있었다는 점에서는 좀 다행인 부분인 것 같고 그래도 뭔가 그렇게 올라오는 거를 더 빨리 하거나 아니면은 좀 더 퍼포먼스를 더 올려야 되는데 퍼포먼스에서 좀 많이 밀렸다는 생각이 들어서 그건 좀 아쉽게 생각합니다.
So I can feel that like my personal performance was pretty going progress or just since like stage one. It was like pretty relief, but also today was not really great. So I think I need to like try to become much more progress.
The next question goes to Coach KDG. When a series becomes emotionally intense, what is the coaching staff's role in helping players reset mentality?
그래서 이제 시리즈가 조금 더 거듭될수록 이제 감정적으로 이제 격해지는 부분들이 가끔 나올 거라 생각했는데 뭐 만약 선수들이 조금 순간 이제 분하거나 억울해한다 해도 그때 코치 이제 감독으로서의 역할은 어떤 게 있을까요?
일단은 저희가 만약에 보고인 것 같긴 한데 속어인 것 같긴 한데 하입되는 상황이라면은 당연히 뭐 상관없고요. 대신에 저희가 반대로 감정적인 플레이 때문에 게임 자체가 좀 많이 좀 무너지고 있었다면은 사실 그거를 차분하게 해주는 게 저희의 역할이라고 생각을 하고 그리고 단순하게 이걸 차분하게 뭐 하자 이렇게 말로만 하는 게 아니라 사실 게임 자체적으로도 저희가 왜 혹은 어떻게 플레이를 해야 되는지를 짚어주는 게 저희의 코칭 스텝의 역할이라고 생각합니다.
So like I can tell this is like kind of like slang. So for example, if it's like pretty hyping like situation, then it's like fine. I don't care about it. But for example, if like some other teams are trying to become collapsed, then I need to like calm them. So I think the main role for the coaches is that like to figure out the like problem of the situation and try to make everyone calm down for that game.
The next question goes back into player Izu. When the game gets chaotic, how does the team stabilize communication with each other?
이제 우주 선수에게 질문입니다. 이제 게임하다가 중간에 좀 많이 혼돈스럽거나 혼란스러워진다면 어떻게 이제 커뮤니케이션을 좀 안정시킬 수 있을까요?
보통 저희 IGL인 먼치킨이 분위기를 좀 바로잡아 주는 부분이 좀 많기도 하고, 메테오 선수도 같이 옆에서 분위기 같은 거를 좀 진정시켜 주거나, 좀 너무 다운돼 있으면은 다시 잘 할 수 있다라고 좀 도와주는 그런 선수들이 많이 있어서 분위기적인 부분에서는 계속 회복하려고 했던 것 같습니다.
So, for example, like for our IGL Munchkin and also the meteor is trying to like calm like for our mood and also and they really trying their best to like encourage the teams to like keep focused on the game.
Thank you. That wraps up today's scrum with T1. Thank you everyone for your time.
감사합니다.
Recording stopped.
มือนแบบอันล็อกเลยแบบว่าตั้งแต่เจอทีไรไม่ได้ฟิลนี้มานานแล้ว
Recording in progress.
Welcome everyone to today's VCT Pacific Scrum. We're here with Cruz and Sushi Boys from Full Sense. We will start by hearing thoughts on today's game from the coach, then from the player.
ก็รู้สึกแฮปปี้ครับ แล้วก็เหมือนสิ่งที่เราซ้อมมาล่าสุดมันส่งผลให้เราดูแล้วว่า2 วันที่ผ่านมาเราเปลี่ยนไปเยอะแค่ไหน
I'm very happy, and it kind of showed that the amount of hard work we put in, it translated into the game. So I think that's kind of like the idea. For me, really happy for the boys. We grinded through to like this week was very tough, and today's game was, I'd say, one of the toughest games we've played. I feel like in terms of pressure, the amount of things we have to lose, and everybody showed up, stepped up, and I'm just really happy for the boys. Nothing much to say about the game. I think we played our hearts out and it paid off.
Thank you. We will now open the floor to live questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hand or use the raise hand function on Zoom, and we will call on you to ask the question or bring you a microphone. Q&A 세션을 시작하겠습니다. 질문 있는 기자님들은 현장에서 손을 들어주시거나 줌에서 손들기 기능을 사용해 주시기 바랍니다. We'll be moving on to pre-submitted questions. The question goes to both Cruz and Sushi Boys. What do you think has changed most about the team compared to the start of the season?
ก็เป็นการอ่านเกมของน้องๆครับเริ่มรู้ว่าเกมนี้เล่นยังไงแล้วก็ต้องขยับตัวยังไงครับประมาณ
Reading the opponents, map awareness, understanding rotations. I think that is what we improved a lot in terms of his perspective for the team. For me, I think it's primarily mental fortitude. I've never seen our boys as strong as they were mentally for the past year and a half, and I think that's the key.
As a follow-up to the question, considering the changes you noted with things like map awareness, things like that, since with those things resolved, how do you see the team developing further or advancing in the future?
I think we've learned a lot from this tournament, this whole stage. We've seen many teams, different styles, and we're gonna get to play teams that are from an international league. I think we would probably have better ideas of the game. We'll see. We'll get to learn more. We'll get to try different stuff. And I think from what happened, I think we'll have way more confidence than we ever had.
This question goes to both the coach and the player. Speaking of confidence and the mental fortitude that you mentioned earlier, what do you, considering your role as IGL and the coach, how do you think your roles have helped help shape the players to develop the mental fortitude that they have and build a confidence for games moving on in the future?
ก็เกิดจากในซ้อมนะครับ แล้วก็ยิ่งในแข่งยิ่งแบบว่าในแข่งอ่ะส่งผลมากที่สุดก็คือแบบว่าพอเราเจอสถานการณ์จริงเราเจอทุกอย่างเป็นของจริงหมดมันก็จะยิ่งแบบดีขึ้นเรื่อยๆแล้วก็สอนแบบว่าใจเย็นๆค่อยๆประมาณนั้น
So it mostly comes from during scrims where there's intense moments, and then we learn from those mistakes, and the coaches point out like this is where you should calm down. In the game, in the real game, it's going to be even worse. So just try to relax. And then people, like, after it happened a couple of times, we were torn last year from losing. I think we just learn from that. For me, I just tell them that, like, if we need to improve, if you want to be champions, you can't do things like you used to do. Like, if you're expecting the same result by doing the same thing, like, you're a fool, right? So you gotta do more, which I think everyone in the team did way more than they ever did. And it showed me the past week that we are ready as a team to move to the next level. So I'd say, even though we qualified champs last year, I don't think we would have gone any further than like group stage, because that 12-9, if we lose a round, we lose the whole game. I don't think it's going to carry us through the whole tournament anyways. I think we learn from those mistakes, and this is where we come back stronger.
Thank you. That wraps up today's scrum with Full Sense. Thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
you.